Hey y'all, it's your girl Lolo, and I am making a video today, and this is basically going to be a YouTube rant, a little bit of advices on things that are going on YouTube, and where you can look to get information on what's going on in the YouTube community, so that if you have a problem, you know where to look to see if other people are having the same problems. The problem that I'm having right now that's really bothering me is the monetization of my videos. I'm going to show you what is going on so that you can see exactly as I do it. My account is monetization enabled, so I am able to link it to my AdSense, and I get a little bit of money from views of my video. When I am uploading, I have, it asks you the monetization questions first, and then it lets you go into the edit info and settings. So I usually do it that way, and by the time my video is finished uploading, the video is already ad enabled. So like the first view, it's an ad showing on my videos. Recently, I've been getting some copyright notices on my videos, and they're coming from the Music Collecting Society, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. I'm sure a lot of you've gotten them because apparently this is a company, and that's how you see your copyright notices. It's over in your video manager over on the left hand side. So I went in there. This is a video that they're saying is matched for third-party content. The content that I use is by Kevin MacLeod. We all know that his music is under Creative Commons 3.0, and you are allowed to use his music. On this video, I know what the problem is. I put the wrong name of the song, so that's one thing that I did wrong, and I can correct that by disputing. I have disputed other videos because Music Publishing's Right Collecting Society has done this to me several times incorrectly, and I did the dispute process. Now, if you click on where it said match third-party content, it tells you who. It goes to this page. It tells you who is saying you are copywriting. If you look up Music Publishing Right Collecting Society, it's not even a company that makes the music. It's just like some sort of company that goes around looking for copyrighted material or something of that nature. I did Google and it said something along those lines, but you can just copy and paste it into your browser and Google it. So what I did before I did the dispute process, you have to click on that. It'll take you to the dispute information. Okay, and when it takes you to learn more about the dispute process, you'll read here, it says, pay attention, this is very important. There are a few valid reasons for disputing a claim. Please review the information below because submitting an invalid dispute could result in penalties against your account. Now, it doesn't really say what the penalties are, but here it gives you a list of invalid reasons and a list of valid reasons, and mine was I have the right to use the content online. You have written permission. Content owner is to use the material on YouTube. Well, Kevin MacLeod has his right on a web page. So, that's all you have to do is direct them to that link, which I do. As I'll show you, they have a form that you have to fill out when you are monetizing your videos. You go down here and you click take me to the dispute form. So for these 3 or 4 videos that I disputed, I filled out the form, put my electronic signature, clicked on the button of statement of good faith, and I went ahead and I submitted my dispute because I know I was right. I did everything correctly. The information that I gave was correct and true, and it was a valid video that is eligible for monetization. So I went ahead and I did them, and they were monetized seconds later, and I have not had a problem with those videos since then. This has been between 2 weeks and a week ago. So going back to my video manager, I'm going to show you what problem I'm having now. Ever since I've done the disputes, what I will do is when I upload a video, I would upload it, put in my monetization information, and then I would go ahead, submit, and upload the video. And what will happen is this little icon here, if you have submitted a request to monetize your video, it will be green and white. The dollar sign will be white if it is active. When I was submitting them, what would happen is the button would turn green, and you see this one is just grayed out because it's not monetized, and there is no request in for it to be monetized. Well, if it is in review, which that is something that has been happening, is it will go in review and the button will be green. However, the dollar sign will be grayed out as it is up here. So I would upload my videos and they would go into review status, which that never happened before. They would go into review status for about 10 or 15 minutes. That's what happened with not these two because they don't have any music. I'm just talking in them. This teddy bear one, that went into review and stayed in there for a few minutes, and then I went back like a half hour later, refreshed the page, and it was monetized. So I was like, okay, whatever. So this video that I did, the Friday that I'm in love, that sat in review for a day. I was a little hot under the collar because the first day or two, that's when you get most of your views. So that's the opportunity for you to make the money. And yes, I don't hardly have no views and I don't hardly have no money that I'm making off of it, but it's the principle of the matter. So I waited a whole day. I had about 400 views by the time they monetized it. So that's 400 opportunities to get clicks down the toilet. So I did the no hard feelings one. I uploaded that the other day. That thing sat in review. It never came out of review. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just wait. Let me go ahead. And I uploaded the Sweetheart Hello Kitty like a day later. And that one went into review. And I was like, not trying to toot my own horn, but I mean, that design is cute and I got a nice thumbnail, so people are going to look at it. So I was like, no, I'm not going to miss all my views. I'm going to try to figure out what's going on because I was looking in the help center. And I did know that there was a couple ways that you know how I find the workarounds. It's like glitches in the system where you can like take the request off to monetize it and then put the request back in and it will go through. So, I was like, let me try that. And that didn't work. So then I was like looking in the help forums, and then they said, well, if you wait to put in the monetization, because you can skip that, if you wait until the video is already uploaded and processed, that might, sometimes it will go through if you do that. So I deleted Sweetheart Hello Kitty like an hour or two after I originally uploaded it. I re-uploaded it, I let it process and everything, and I put the request in. And it went to review. And I was like, damn. But I was like, I'm not going to do nothing. Let me just wait a little while. I waited like 30 minutes, and that video was then monetized. You see, it's now monetized. And it was fine. Now, this, I was speaking, and I didn't have any music for them to have to check or whatever. So I did the same thing with this No Hard Feelings. And I noticed when the monetization for Sweetheart Hello Kitty went through, I looked and I was back on my laptop and I didn't have like in the notepad you see here, I keep in the notepad, everything I need to put, for my description and blah, blah, blah. I just copy and paste it, in the page where it needs to go. I didn't have that back there with me on my laptop, so I was like, I'll just wait till tomorrow and put it back in, because what happened was it went back to like this. It wasn't showing as green and with the dollar sign grayed out. It's back to this, just the whole button is grayed out like I never put the request in. And I was like, what the hell? That's the first time that ever happened. So this morning I woke up and I deleted the video. I came out here and I tried to do it again. And I put the damn information in there like 12 times, at least 10 times. And it just kept going back to this inactive button. And it's not active. But if I wasn't able to monetize or even request, that button would be gone. So I come out here and I'm like, forget it. I'm just going to delete it, re-upload it, and then put the information in after it's already processed and blah, 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 and see what happens. So I did that. and now it's still going back to the inactive button, and I don't know what the problem is. So let me just try, and I'll show you again exactly how it looks. You click on the monetization button, you click monetize with ads, you click all your buttons that you want here. Then you choose if there's graphics in it. It's always graphics. It's a fucking video, so you have to choose that. Music, there's no music. Oh no, this is the one with music. So now I usually when they put it in review, I will go back and put this information in, but you don't have to because it's in the video description. So you don't really have to put this, but I mean if you want to, it's more information. So anyway, this is the whole thing, and the information they're asking I put in this explanation down here. The title, the artist Kevin MacLeod, and the ISRC number. So I got all that information, everything they're asking for, I got that. Put it in here, click save changes, and then you see it goes into review. See up here you got the green thing and it says video submitted for review. Now I'm going to refresh the page right now because I already know that it's going to do it. But if you refresh the page to see if it gets monetized, bam, inactive again. What in the world? I don't get it. I checked my email. I have no copyright. You see, I just went to the copyright. There's nothing there except for that old one that I already told y'all about. So this is like really irritating. So if anybody knows what this problem is, hit me up in the comments. But I will show you real quick right now where you can go in order to find out glitches that are going on in YouTube. You'll go down to the bottom of any YouTube page and click on the help, and then you go to the help forum. Ugh, God, service error. How shocking. Let's try that again. How freaking shocking. So yeah, that totally ruins everything. But on that note, yeah, leave your comments below, and this will be continued whenever Google gets its shit together. So thanks for watching, you guys. Be sure to comment, okay?